just in general in life and releasing trauma as well. Nadia and I have both worked with Deborah, and we've had really great results. So we're really happy to be able to share this resource with you guys during this time. So Deborah is going to be talking about financial abundance today. So I'll go ahead and let her take it away.
Okay, thank you very much. We have still a couple people here joining us, but we are going to definitely get started now. So anyway, today is about financial abundance. We've talked about a couple tools already that we're just going to briefly review before we get started. But before that, I wanted to do a share screen with you and show you some things that I think are important for you to have access to if you don't already. Okay, so let's see if I can get this share screen going. Anyway, okay. So let's see here. Yeah, this is the one I want. Okay. So, I'm not sure if I can do a share screen and admit new people. That's interesting. Okay. I guess I better go back. Sorry, folks. It looked like there was somebody in there wanting in. This is a learning curve process. Okay, we've got another person joining us. Doing a share screen here for everybody to see. This is the Warriors Facebook page. Very essential piece of information. They post Facebook events about everything that's going on with their organization. Lots of useful information and comments and feedback and that kind of thing. Warriors by BTF should take you there, or this wonderful link right here. This is my website where you can find anything and everything. These are video testimonials of people who have healed. Lots of info. This is where you go to find the tapping, which we are going to do today. So this link will take you to a follow-along video. Any questions that you have, that follow-along video should answer. Okay, so now let's see if anybody is wanting in here. Everything looks okay. All right, so now financial abundance. Let's get down to it. I'm going to start out again with a screen share. Okay, this will guide us right along, everybody. If you want to take a picture of this, I would highly recommend it. We're going to need to scroll down and as we go, or maybe you can see the whole thing on your screen. Now, financial abundance. So here's the process. And I'm very tools oriented. I'm very practically oriented. So we're going to break this down to get you to where you want to be, or more, or closer to where you want to be. So the first challenge in setting goals is that people often want this big, huge, complicated plan that's like a year-long thing that incorporates their personal life, their financial life, their kids going off to college there. And I am not a believer in that. I'm a believer in quite the opposite, which is setting short-term goals and setting one meaningful, we're going to set two meaningful short-term goals for you today. So you might want to get a pen and paper, and you might be thinking, I haven't had time to think about it, which is probably the very best position that you can be in, because the mind mostly gets in the way. Okay? So the first thing you want to do, goal setting number one in red, set short-term goal for the end of July 2020. Now that obviously is less than 2 months away. So something doable, something manageable. What would work? 10% increase in what I did in May. Opening up some new aspect or some new venue, learning how to use GoFundMe if you're a nonprofit organization, and doing a small GoFundMe. So you can put anything in there. You're setting a short-term goal for the end of July 2020. Now, why do I do it this way? Why do I do it this way? The reason is one small successful step after another small successful step will get you where you're going. Big, huge, complicated plans tend to change. They tend to be overwhelming, and you end up being in the success, failure cycle. Here, we're setting something small, we're setting something doable, which gives you the entree into the success rhythm, which is where we want you. And that's why short-term goals are, in my mind, so much more important. So if you have a pen and paper, write it down. One short-term goal that you want to achieve before the end of July 2020. Number 2, what challenging feelings do you experience in thinking about this goal? So you might just want to close your eyes, might just want to think about this goal and challenging feelings, okay? So some people, want to be can-do, and sometimes they're faking it. Most of the times they are, maybe they're not. Some can-do. Yeah, I feel excited. I feel charged up. I feel, that's good. That's good if it's genuine, but what is a challenging feeling that you experience? Oh, I've tried this goal-setting process before, and, it hasn't worked out so well. Things change too quickly. Doubt that I'm going to achieve it. Whatever. What challenging feelings do you experience in thinking about this goal? Write it down. And now, that's basically what's happening in number 3. You're filling in the blank with the answer of number 2. Now you're going to put an intensity level on it. How intense is it? 10 high, 1 low. 10 high, 1 low. How challenging does it feel? Put a number on that. Okay, now, number 4. We're into a different kind of goal. Number 4, we're going to set a short-term to-do goal for the end of July 2020. We're going to set a short-term to-do goal for the end of July 2020. So for me, that's getting more action on my YouTube channel. I've got a full YouTube channel with lots of stuff on it. I'm not getting any action. So that's my goal. So a to-do goal for the end of July 2020, what would work for you with your, it might feed right into number one. Well, you just set a short-term financial goal. What is a to-do goal that will help you get to that short-term financial goal? Write it down. Again, now we're going to think about that goal, and we're going to think about what challenging feelings do you experience in thinking about this goal. It could be something just like, God, I've been so blocked on this. I've been trying to get this done forever. Why do I, I don't understand why I feel so blocked. You don't have to understand the block. You don't have to understand anything about it, but you might just feel a block. You might just feel resistance. Oh, it's so hard. Whatever. You're going to write it down in the blank in number 6 or on your paper. That's what fill in the blank is in number 6. You're writing down your challenging feeling. And now again, you're going to rate it 10 high, 1 low. 10 high, 1 low. Put a number on it. Okay, great. So now what are we going to do with all this information, right? So we are going to tap on the challenging feelings about goals. Depending on time, we might tap on number 1 and number 1 and number 4. Well, actually, what we're tapping on is number 2 and number 5, which is the challenge, right? We might do both, depending on time. So that's number 1. We're getting into the area where we want to have positive focus. You want to release the challenging feelings before you ever start the positive focus, because it's so much easier to generate positive focus with those feelings released. Okay? Number 2. So is to feel good about whatever is the easiest to feel good about. So that seems a little counterintuitive. But when you're starting to focus on your goal, visualizing it coming into fruition, you want to start very, very easy. Because what happens is, and let me, I'm going to have to switch screens here to show you what I mean. What happens is you want to, this is the emotional scale. We went over this last time, but just briefly on the high end of the emotional scale, positive emotions. Hopefulness is where the negative changes into positive, and then going down to the lower emotions and feelings. Well, we want to start focusing on our goals as high up as we can, because we want them to be as highly energized as we can possibly make them, right? So we're going to enter up here somewhere, or as close as we can to it. Maybe you're entering in here, but through work we can work our way up. Now switching back to the other screen. Haven't figured out how to put all the documents on at once. That's maybe a good short-term goal for me. Okay. Okay, back to the financial abundance protocol. So we're going to feel good about whatever is the easiest to feel good about. That might be how cute your dog is. That might be you had a wonderful meal with some good friends last night and you all had a great time. That might be that you went to a museum and you looked at all these paintings that were gorgeous, that just absolutely uplifted you. I mean, for me, it's Van Gogh and Monet, but whatever your thing is, everybody's different. So absolutely anything to get into that high-flying, happy, high end of the emotional scale place. The next step is to feel good generally, and I emphasize the word generally about your financial goals. So the easiest thing to do in this situation is to speak in general terms. When we get to this point, I'm going to be playing a YouTube by Abraham Hicks that does this so well that it would be pointless for me to try to do it because they do that so well. Then this is the part we're not going to do today because I don't know what your specifics are. If you've done number 1, number 2, and number 3, then you're ready to go to the specifics of your financial goals. Hey, I'm going to increase my income by 10% by the end of July. Feeling really good about that. I have a plan. I have some goals. I have some short-term goals. This process is looking a little easier than it did yesterday. Whatever, you're going to start going into the specifics of what you want, and I don't know what your specifics are, so I'm not going to comment on that, but you can do that perhaps right at the end of this call. Okay, so now going back up here to number 3. Everybody wrote down a short-term goal for the end of July 2020, and everybody put a number on it. And now we're going to do the tapping. So whatever challenging feeling you had, that's what you're calling to your mind. I'm just going to say challenging feeling. And you know when I say, and you can say that too if you want to, but when I say challenging feeling, then you know that I'm referring to your specific challenging feeling. So lifting up your left hand like this, and lifting up your right hand like this, and tapping on the side of your hand, and then just repeating after me, even though you repeat this out loud. This is an acupressure technique, and don't worry about too much of the details because just follow along and you'll see the results. Even though I'm feeling challenging feelings, you're repeating this after me. I still totally accept, you're repeating that, and appreciate myself. You're repeating that. And now you get the idea. You repeat everything I say. Even though I'm feeling challenging feelings about my financial goal, I still totally accept and appreciate myself. Even though I am feeling challenging feelings about my financial goal, I still totally accept and appreciate myself. And now your right hand comes to your right eyebrow where the eyebrow meets the nose, and you're going to tap right there. Now we just repeat the short version of this, which is challenging feelings regarding my July 2020 financial goal. Challenging feelings regarding my July 2020 financial goal. Challenging feelings in the hollow beside the eye, challenging feelings regarding my July 2020 financial goal. Challenging feelings regarding my July 2020 financial goal. Right hand underneath the eye, challenging feelings, financial goal. Challenging feelings, financial goal. Under the nose, challenging feelings, financial goal. Challenging feelings, financial goal. Under the lip, challenging feelings, financial goal. Challenging feelings, financial goal. And then you're finding the collarbone, which is right about here. There's a hollow under there. You're going into that hollow. Challenging feelings, financial goal. Challenging feelings, financial goal. And then under the arm, challenging feelings, financial goal. Challenging feelings, financial goal. Challenging feelings, financial goal. Right hand on top of the head, it's breaking up. I'm letting it all go. It's breaking up, and I'm releasing it. Breaking up and letting go. Breaking up and releasing. Letting it all go now. Letting it all go now. Letting it all go now. Hand down. Taking a nice long deep breath in. And exhale. Eyes closed. 3 natural breaths at your own pace. Lifting up your right hand like this and your left hand like this. Even though I'm feeling challenging feelings about my financial goal, I still totally accept and appreciate myself. Even though I'm feeling challenging feelings about my financial goal, I still totally accept and appreciate myself. Even though I'm feeling challenging feelings about my financial goal, I still totally accept and appreciate myself. And left hand to the left eyebrow where the eyebrow meets the nose. Challenging feelings about my financial goal. Challenging feelings. Challenging feelings. And hollow beside the eye. Challenging feelings about my financial goal. Challenging feelings about my financial goal. Under the eye, challenging feelings about my financial goal. Challenging feelings about my financial goal. Under the nose, challenging feelings about my financial goal. Challenging feelings about my financial goal. Under the lip, challenging feelings. Challenging feelings. Challenging feelings. Financial goal. Collarbone, going under the collarbone. Challenging feelings. Financial goal. Challenging feelings. Financial goal. Challenging feelings. Under the arm, challenging feelings. Financial goal. Challenging feelings. Financial goal. Left hand on top of the head, it's breaking up. I'm letting it all go. It's breaking up, and I'm releasing it. Breaking up and letting go. Breaking up and releasing. Letting it all go now. Letting it all go now. Letting it all go now. Taking a nice long deep breath in and exhale. Eyes closed. 3 natural breaths at your own pace. And now you want to slip into your hypnosis position as smoothly as possible with as little disturbance as possible. Your head needs to be supported. You might need a big pillow behind it if you're sitting in a chair like me. Feet should be up. I'll give you a minute. And now with your eyelids shut, your eyes are melting up to the center spot in your forehead easily and naturally. Eyes melting up. If that puts any strain on your eyes or your eyes feel uncomfortable in any way, then you're going to lower your eyes slightly. Still, the awareness is building at the center spot. The concentration is building at the center spot. The focus is building at the center spot. Feeling the way to, so noticing the center spot, and now you're going to inhale in and you're going to inhale in through the center spot. So inhaling in through the center spot and out through the center spot. And in through the center spot and out through the center. And in through the center and out through the center. And in through the center spot and out through the center spot. And in through the center and out through the center. And in through the center and out through the center. And in through the center and out through the center. Continuing to breathe in an easy and natural manner, letting the air flow easily in and easily out, letting every breath relax you more, letting every breath take you down deeper and deeper. Feeling the weight of gravity pulling down on your feet, massaging your feet, relaxing your feet. Feeling the weight of gravity pulling down on your shins, on your calves, soothing, massaging, relaxing your whole lower leg as your whole lower leg melts, relaxes, and lets go. Feeling the weight of gravity pulling down on the thighs, on the hamstrings, allowing the whole upper leg to deeply relax and melt and let go. Noticing both your legs from hip to toe and letting them melt. And now there's a golden light massaging the stomach, relaxing the stomach, revitalizing digestion, relaxing the stomach. And now there's a golden light gently massaging your heart, relaxing your heart, letting your heart melt and open, letting your heart receive. And now the whole torso is filled up with a sense of light and bliss and relaxation. Releasing your tongue from the roof of your mouth, relaxing your jaw. Relaxing your tongue, relaxing your lips, relaxing your cheeks, letting your mouth melt. Eyes sinking very deeply back into the eye sockets, relaxing all the muscles around the eyes. Massaging the forehead, massaging the scalp, relaxing all the muscles in the forehead and scalp. And now there's a wonderful golden healing honey-like substance that's dripping down the spinal column, and it's starting in the neck, at the very tippy top. This golden healing honey-like substance is dripping down vertebrae by vertebrae, massaging and soothing every vertebrae at the deepest levels, massaging and soothing every connection between every vertebrae at the deepest levels. Dripping down one by one, massaging and soothing and relaxing, dripping down into the upper back. One by one, dripping down one by one. This wonderful, nourishing, golden, healing, honey-like substance is coating and deeply nourishing every aspect of the spinal column and everything associated with it, dripping down one by one through the upper back. Massaging and soothing and dripping down through the middle of the back, releasing, nourishing at every vertebrae, every spot, every place, dripping into the middle of the back. One by one, this golden healing honey-like substance dripping down into the small of the back. One by one, down into the tailbone. All the vertebrae in the spinal column are opening up wide to receive this golden healing honey-like substance, which is deeply soothing and sinking and melting down into the whole nervous system associated with the spinal column, deeply nourishing every aspect of the nervous system at the most profound and deep levels. Massaging the neck, massaging the shoulders, relaxing all the muscles in the neck and shoulders, massaging the upper arms, massaging the lower arms, the wrists, the hands, the fingers, the finger joints, all receiving a nice soothing massage. As you sink and melt, this is your time to heal. This is your time to receive, and you deserve to receive the healing gifts coming your way today. All parts of you are opening up wide to hear all of the releases and all of the positive suggestions offered here today. During this tapping session, during this hypnosis session so far, we released many of the challenges that you brought to this hypnosis session today surrounding goals. We released it from the conscious mind, we released it from the subconscious mind. The venting stage of the dream cycle is going to assist you greatly in continuing to vent out these challenges, these old patterned ways of being, these old belief systems, venting them out completely and totally until they're gone. And now I'm going to be counting you up and out and then taking you back in again from 0 to 5. 0 is always deeper. 1, gradually. 2, up and up. 3, sensing the room around you. 4, eyes blinking. And 5, eyes open, wide awake. Eyes open, wide awake. And now I want you to hover your left hand above your eyes, just about 6 inches away, staring into your center finger, staring into the palm of your left hand, looking at your center finger. Your hand should be positioned so that your eyes need to look up at it. Eyes diving very deeply into the center finger. Center finger diving very deeply into the eyes. This might make your fingers want to relax or relax and spread. This might make your eyes want to blink or blink to close. All of these sensations are perfectly natural. You're just allowing whatever's arising. And the eyes now are doubling their focus on the center finger. Sometimes this makes the fingers want to relax or relax and spread. Sometimes this makes the eyes want to blink or blink to close. Eyes diving even more deeply into the center finger now. And the center fingers diving more deeply into the eyes. And you're probably not sure which is which is fine. Eyes closed, hand down. Eyes closed, hand down. 5. Every number, every count, deeper and deeper. 4. Sinking and melting, relaxing, releasing. 3. Down and down and down. 2. Every number, every count, down, down, down. 1. Deeper and deeper and deeper. 0. Deep hypnosis, down and down and down. Sinking and melting, relaxing, releasing. And now all parts of you are opening up wide to receive a new, higher, brighter reality regarding you and your goals, your short-term goals. And in general, this is a reliable protocol. Your first step is to tap on the challenging feelings about the goals and release these challenging feelings. And we have done this successfully so far in this hypnosis session. The second step is to feel good about whatever is easiest to feel good about. We're just going to take you to a very relaxing, soothing place to achieve that in this hypnosis session today. On your own, you may do that however you care to. So just focusing now on a beautiful beach, a beautiful turquoise beach, somewhere tropical, and you're looking out on the most incredible color of green-blue water that you've ever seen. You can't decide whether it's green or whether it's blue, and you can see even the water is so clear that you can see some, or from where you stand or where you sit, you can even see some tropical fish swimming around in it. The temperature is just perfect. Perhaps you're sitting under a palm tree and you have a little shade, or perhaps you like full sun. Whatever your preference is, you're creating this wonderful special place that's very relaxing and tranquil and soothing to you at the deepest levels. You're here in happy, quiet solitude, although you may see children playing in the distance on the edge of the water, or you may be there in happy, quiet solitude, completely, happily on your own. And now you're taking a nice, long, deep breath in, filling up and up and up and up and up and up, and exhaling. And now you're noticing with every breath this wonderful, fresh, salty sea air, so refreshing, so cleansing, so purifying, allowing you with every breath to absorb tranquility into your being. Tranquility with every breath, filling your nostrils, your mind, your heart center, filling every cell and every space in your body. And now you're noticing there's a light breeze brushing past your face that is soothing you and relaxing you. This wonderful breeze is just perfect. slightly gentle, brushing past your face, relaxing you and taking you down deeper and deeper and deeper. Down and down and down, relaxing, releasing. And now we're going to step 3 of this process, which is feel good generally about your financial goals. So that means at this point, we're not bringing any specifics in. So the conscious mind, the subconscious mind has opened up wide to hear this enthusiastic and vibrant adjustment for your consciousness regarding money and the receipt of money. This is a general presentation of your subconscious mind being able to accept a higher vibration surrounding the issue of money. All of this information will be imprinted and re-imprinted very deeply into the deepest recesses of your conscious and subconscious mind, especially during the dream cycle. Your dreams are going to assist you in imprinting and re-imprinting all of the messages that you've heard here today in this hypnosis session over and over again until this is more and more a part of your permanent and lasting reality. Your subconscious mind and your conscious mind have heard all and processed all of the releases that have been offered here today, allowing you to release old beliefs, old knowns, old patterns that are no longer working for you. And now putting 3 fingers of your left hand together, any 3 will do. Taking a nice long deep breath in, filling up and up and up and up and up, and pausing and saying out loud, abundance. And exhale, release. And inhaling in, up and up and up and up and up and up and up, and pausing and saying out loud, abundance. And release. And inhaling in, up and up and up and up and up, and pausing and saying out loud, abundance. And release. And this is your anchor. Your anchor will quickly and easily, efficiently, effectively bring you back more to this vibration of abundance that you've experienced here in this hypnosis session today. It will be very efficient and very effective at returning you more to this place, this higher energy place surrounding you and the receipt of money. And counting you up and out from 0 to 5, 0 is always deeper. 1, gradually, 2, up and up, 3, sensing the room around you, 4, eyes blinking, and 5, eyes open wide awake, eyes open wide awake, eyes open wide awake. Everybody's eyes should be open, and you can come to a seated position, and we have a time now for questions and answers and a little bit of review. So anyway, I hope everybody took a picture of the financial abundance protocol that we did on the share screen. Over here on the right-hand side, you can see I have important links. The Abraham Hicks Money Rampage that I just did is at this link right here. The Warriors Facebook page, which we showed at the beginning, is right here. And Deborah's website, where you can contact me, is right here. If you care to do one-on-one sessions with me, I'm offering a significant discount for Warriors members. And you can contact me through my website and phone that's presented there, anxietyeliminated.com, and I can talk with you about that. So one-on-one treatment it is a lot different than what you've experienced here today. One-on-one, we're dealing very specifically with what your sets of concerns are and what your specific set of blocks might be on any given issue and how to release them, and drilling down and digging deeper and often allowing things to surface and to heal at very deep levels. So this is a more generalized hypnosis session that you've received here today. So I would like people at this point to ask any questions. You may type it into the chat. I would love to hear from anybody who has any questions, and I'll give you a minute to just pull those together and perhaps type them in. How do we find your YouTube channel? Okay. 1 second. Let me figure that out. Well, technically, you should be able to go to YouTube and put in anxiety eliminated and find it. But let's see. Let's see if that works. 1 second. Anxiety eliminated. Let's see if that actually works. Yeah, so it doesn't really work that way. It's so frustrating. That's a very good question. So, would you be willing to post that? Once I find the link, would you be willing to post that? Perhaps Maria, I don't know. We'll get it posted somewhere.
I definitely can, yeah.
Yeah, because I don't want to take everybody's time trying to ferret that out. That's one of the challenges actually I'm having with YouTube, is they don't have a good way to do that I found yet, and that's one of the things I need to figure out. But I will post that on Maria's Facebook page. Okay, anybody else have a question, concern? Although I will say a lot of my YouTubes can be found on the very front page of my website, which the link is presented here for that. So, Maria, is there anything you want to say in conclusion or wrap
Sure.
up?
Yeah, just want to say thank you to everyone for joining, and just remind you we are doing these for all the rest of the Mondays in June, same time, same place. And like Deborah mentioned, she is doing the discount for Warriors, so it's usually $65 for an hour, and she's doing it for $35. So you really can't beat that value. So I definitely encourage people to take her up on that. The individual sessions are a little different and a little more personalized, so it can be more targeted to exactly what you need. So I definitely recommend checking that out. We just want to say thank you so much to Deborah for offering this, and thank you to everyone who has come to join.
Thanks, everybody. Thanks for joining us. I hope you'll continue to join us. And
Thank you.
Enjoyed having you today. So everyone's saying thank you. I appreciate all the thank yous you're sending in, and